3. Oh, what the hell? What is this boss music? Get this shit out of here. What the hell is this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's go weird. Let's go weird. Let's go, How about, let's go really weird. How about, that's not it. Where is it? There we go. Yo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to the start of your week. Hello, 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 hello. Who all is here? Yo, thank you so much for waiting. I know we got a little bit of a later start than normal. I have been neck deep in some art stuff that's been sent my way. So I have been doodling in Photoshop all day. And I'm still thinking about it. I'm still staring at it. So I apologize if I'm like a little scatterbrained at the start of the stream. I feel like once we jump into the game, we'll be A-okay. But hello, welcome. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I know I was missing the past 2 days. I decided to take an extra day off, so I took Saturday and Sunday to myself to recover. But I'm feeling pretty good, aside from, I think I have a fucking audition due tomorrow that I completely forgot about. So I need to do that at some point. What is this? What is this? Hang on a second. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. Yeah, no problem. We'll be fine. This will be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Today's gotten away from me, Misfits. But hello, Cav. Hello, Bloodhounds. Welcome, Von Zeal. Welcome, Mr. Loba TTV. Welcome to my chat. Welcome to my stream. I hope you're having a great night. Not an expert. Welcome. Yes, thank goodness. Thank God. I don't think she's going to find us in here. So as long as you don't tell anybody, all right? If we keep the door closed and we keep our voices down, I don't think she'll find us. Right? Right? Zuffins, welcome. Sunny420, welcome. Who else is here? Also, Crowstorm, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Very much obliged. I hope you're having a great night. Thousand Eyes, welcome. Dr. Kiwi, welcome. Jono, welcome. Trooper Zero, welcome. Blander Summer, welcome. I thought Mel would have debuted another version of her PNG since she said, let's get weird. Man, was the bar set too high? Was the bar set too high? Am I not, are you not entertained? Listen, I'm working really hard on the actual debut, so I don't think I can. I think the likelihood of me debuting new Catalyst outfits for the PNG between now and the actual debut is probably pretty slim. But I wish I could live up to your expectations of me. Audition on stream. You know what? I mean, if it genuinely didn't matter, the downside is a lot of times when you read for stuff, most of the time, if it's not like, some indie gig on like Casting Call Club, they all have NDAs, which means you can't talk about it. You got to audition in secret. Most of the work we do, we don't even get to share with people. It's kind of silly. Shit, dude. I've said this forever. If that's what comes after this? Seriously? From Dizzy Rascal to LaRue? Sure, why not? Wasn't expecting that. That was Dizzy. Yeah. Was that a surprise? Do you are you a Dizzy Rascal fan, Bloodhound? Curio, welcome as well. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my chat. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Dude, I've said this forever. I've said this forever. If they let me, I would do my adaptations on stream. Like half the time when we're doing anime, when I've written for dubbed anime, I mean, shit, that would give me all the content in the world. Half the time when I've written for dubbed anime, the J version is already out. You can go watch the Japanese version like a week or two ahead of the English version. So like there's nothing even to spoil. There's just kind of like an NDA for the sake of having an NDA. Like it's not even necessary. But it's still there. You still sign. We still have to kind of keep it secret. It is silly though. It's silly and kind of dumb. Man, if I could, I would grab a show. I would write all 12 episodes on stream. You could get to see how I make some of the decisions I make. You could see the way that I incessantly repeat the same part on loop over and over and over and over again, saying it over and over again, trying to get the timing exactly perfect to an obsessive degree that makes it take way more than 40 hours a week, which means if you actually did the math and divided the amount of time that I spent on scripts by the amount that I'm making per script, even though the per script rate is actually fairly competitive, once you divide it by the hours I put in, you'd realize that I'm ripping myself off. But, you know, we can't do that. Sadly. We have 3 or 4, right? Yeah, we've got, do I still have Grimace? Let me see if I still have Grimace. Hang on a second. I've got, I wish Spout fucking worked. See, I think you can unpin something. I don't think you need to delete it to unpin it. Okay. Let's see. I've got the OG. I've got OG. Remember this one? Remember when I actually just looked like Catalyst? We've got the Mel-coded one.
18 months to the worst mod in chat.
Let's
one. Go.
You'll notice that even the black parts get darker. I made the whole thing a little darker. Yo, Svi, thank you so much for the 18 months. Am I missing one? Why does it say 3? What's the third one? Crowstorm, Svi. Who's my third sub? Who the hell is my third subby? Who subbed before the stream started? Or is it just bugged? Maybe it just bugged? I'm so confused. What else do I have? I've got Blood Moon. I've got OG Pajamas. I've got Blood Jammies, which is super rare. I do have OG Purple. Yeah. I got OG Purple. I actually don't have the file set up for Grimace anymore. Oh, and the purple's not fully working, is it? Yeah, the purple's not working because I have a pink. Uh-oh, why am I frozen? What? Ah, okay. Yeah, that doesn't fully work. Because you can see through my hair because I'm using a pink background instead of a green one. Which doesn't happen with the red. This one is the Mel-coded one. I like this one because this one is kind of like, this is kind of like a teaser. This one's kind of like a cross between where I'm coming from and where I'm going, you know? This is kind of taking us one step closer to the official. Which, by the way, if you want a Mel-coded Catalyst choosing violence against all of her fellow legends, where did that go? Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck? Bam. If you want a Mel-coded catalyst, choosing violence against your fellow legends, that is available as one of the prints. It should be here by the end of the week, and our signing is next week. Do we have? Bam! I'm gonna pin that shit. We have a signing coming up. It's gonna be kind of a humble event. We just kind of do it here. I tend to get on camera, even though getting on camera makes me feel uncomfortable. But we do it anyway, and we do our best. And that's on May 11th at 2 p.m. And if you want to get something signed live by me and sent out to you anywhere in the world, you should do that. And you should click the link and check it out. Here's the cool thing, though. You don't need to buy something to show up and hang out in the stream. So one way or another, next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but the one on the 11th, be there anyway. Just hang out. Just come hang out. Hold the space, you know? Because then even if we have like 2 people getting things signed, if the rest of us are there like cheering them on, like those 2 people being like, fuck yes, let's go, then, you know, it'll be fun. We'll have a good time. And if we end early, we'll play some games. So we actually had a lot of, I will do this. We did this last time, and so I will do this. We do have a lot of stuff though, and it's kind of cool. I will share them all with you. We got other ones of Catalyst. Let me take a look. We got Bam. We got this one. Let's just pop them all in there. Why not, right? Bam. I have a lot of, you might not know this, but I'm kind of proud of my work as Catalyst in ADVgg Legends, and so I have kind of a lot of Catalyst prints. Kind of accidentally ended up with a lot of Catalyst prints, you guys. It's kind of an accident. It's an accident. What else do we have? We've got the Pride one. Where's the sample for that? Bam. I apparently don't have all my samples in one place because I'm silly. So it's a little harder for me to find them than I wanted it to be. We've got this one by JM Bad, which makes me look like a Disney prince, which is kind of adorable. I like it. I got the Kubaushi one, which interconnects with all the other ones. So if you have one of the Kubaushi prints from any of my fellow legends, I think Justine has one. I think Anjali has one. I want to say Nick has one. That's Octane. I want to say that Johnny Young Crypto has one. I want to say Allegra Clark Bloodhound has one. Most of us have them, and if you pick it up, this one will connect to the others, albeit I'm on the top shelf. They separated me. I'm on a different row. I already got the Dami Mommy Cat one. How do I beat peak print? Well, I'm certainly trying. I think my Sith print is pretty fucking good. But yes, I do also have, if you're just dying, if you're just aching to kneel, I've got the Ring Gecko print, which might, to be fair, be the best print ever made of Catalyst. It's hard to deny her. It's hard to deny her anything, in general. Even hard to deny her. Even harder to deny her when she's wearing that outfit. I got a lot of Catalyst prints. It's weird. It's kind of weird. Oh, and the Helion white one. Did I went really ham with Catalyst prints? What is wrong with me? I have quite a lot of Catalyst prints, all right? It's an accident. Hold on, I can fit them. I can make it work. I can fit them all on one side. Bam! Drop. It's Goth Goop Dummy Mommy Catalyst. I assume that means you'll be up there with Conduit and Frankie, but that's not a bad row to be on. Yeah, if they get one done, if they choose to. Almost got kidnapped from work just recently, so I got the rest of my shift excused, and I'm chilling at home recuperating from that. Almost got kidnapped at work. Well, shit. Sire, I hope that I can help make your night a little bit better, hanging out on stream here. That sounds harrowing. Yeah, please. Take care of yourself. Make something delicious to eat. Get some hot cocoa or something. Or some tea. Something to help yourself kind of just let loose. Oh my God, there's another one. I forgot the Laser Lazuli. I've got a Laser Lazuli one as well. Endless Catalyst Prince forever. What else do we have? I've got... I'm telling you. Got Catella, if you're a Dragon Ball Super fan. God of Universe 4. God of Destruction, I should say, of Universe 4. Big fan of that one. Do I have a Pang in here somewhere? Or did I not make a sample of Pang? Am I just like super behind on everything? Yes, you can. 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 Pang from Monkey Kid? Yo, Q-Tip is like one of the greatest rappers of our time. I love his flow so much. What else do I have? I've got... I thought this was going to be easier. I clearly need to have all of them in one place, and I'm spending a lot of time just like hunting around on my computer like a moron. Where are my samples? What have I done? I should fix this right now, but I won't. I've got Demaria Yesta, if you're a Fairy Tail fan. We're just going to cover the screen in these. It feels like it, Svi. I've got another Demaria, if you prefer her in the second half of the last Fairy Tail season. I'll put them down here. Bam. Buckingham. If you like hearing me voice that deep, deep, sultry man. I need to get something of Loki. I don't know that anyone will care. I know some of you misfits in chat really enjoyed Kamikatsu. By and large, Kamikatsu is not a super popular show that season. I'm so proud of the work I did on that show as Loki. I want to get a print of her. I just worry that no one will care. I would kind of like to get a print of her just for me if I wasn't financing this whole ass debut this year. So maybe next year. I love Loki so much. I wish more people watched that show. What else do I have? GameSoft from Tome. I've got a GameSoft and it's such a beautiful print. It's from an indie game called Tome, Terrain of Magical Expertise, based on a YouTube series called Terrain of Magical Expertise. And it's another one of my favorite characters. Although just a little bit obscure. I've got Misuzukawa Zoe from Assault Lily Bouquet in an 11x17. I've got Yukimitsu Mochizuki from Skate Leading Stars, who was adorable, even though that was another one of the shows that I felt like not a lot of people watched it that season, but it was one of the first leads I had, like one of the first like main cast I had. So he's very important to me. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything else? I don't think so. That might be it. There might be some others. But yeah, look at me, surrounded by all these prints. So this is everything that will be available on the 11th. And if you want to take a look, it'll let you make purchases up until the actual signing, like while you're literally in the signing. So don't feel rushed. Don't feel rushed. Think about it. Take your time. At the very least, show up on Saturday the 11th. Show up to come hang out with me. That would mean a whole lot to me. That would be really cool. So that's next Saturday, the Saturday, May 11th at 2 p.m. And we'll have a grand old time. Would I consider getting a print of Mother from Octopath Traveler? Man, that's another one. Do you think, would people be interested in that? I don't know if anyone, like by and large, I don't know if that would be something that people would want. Maybe you do. Which isn't to say that, like, nothing wrong with that. I just wonder if, like, by and large, if that would be a popular character that people would want a print of more than, like, one or two people. There is really cool art of Mother, isn't there? Like, when you fight her, doesn't she become, like, a much higher res version of herself? Like, I swear there's a really nice piece of art of her with the whip. I'm trying to remember if there's actually official art of her or not. I know that when you fight her as a boss, she becomes like a slightly upscaled version of herself. So at the very least, you could make guesses based off of that. Oh yeah, here she is. Can I load this? Let's see. Did that work? That did not work. That still did not work. I don't think I can load. I think this is a WebP, and I don't think I can load WebPs. Save as a GIF? It's not going to be animated, but that's okay. Where did it go? To downloads? I'm trying to find this for you. Did that work? It did not. Can I just say, real quick, WebPs are fucking dumb. What's the new one that's equally dumb but worse? AIVF or something? Some bullshit like that? Why? What is the purpose of this? Other than being infuriating. That shit is fucking awful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do not like it. I might be able to fix the Mother thing. All right, bam. I think this is the highest res version you can find of Mother. She's kind of gruesome, isn't she? Look at that lady. Look at that whip. Look at the I think she put her lipstick on with like a paintbrush, like a big ass Sharpie. I kind of felt like I was playing Ursula when I was playing Mother. She had very much like an Ursula vibe to me. It's a very random, for lack of a better word, character to get old prints made of. Well, so that's the thing, like when you're just starting out, you know, like I feel like a lot of my earlier prints kind of fall into that trap, Kiwi, because like I'm sure you can understand. There's something very exciting, like as exciting as it is to like to go meet an artist whose work you really like and like get a chance to chat with them and have them sign something for you in person or even just here over stream and then actually get to take that home with you is so exciting. It's super exciting for us too, especially if it's something that we're new to. You know, like I'm not one of those actors that's like at like 12 conventions over the course of the year, 20 conventions over the course of the year. So like every opportunity I have to do stuff like this is really exciting for me. And so like when you're really early on, like when you're just starting out, there is that sense to like, I finally got a character with a name. I finally have a name. I'm getting a print. And sometimes you have to be honest with yourself about like, is it a character that like, are you doing this for yourself to put it on the wall, or is this something that you think people are going to want signed? And I definitely have more than a few characters that, like, if I go through my pictures folder, because I save pictures of a lot of the roles that I play, I can definitely pick out a couple that I loved, but that, like, no one would ever want to get anything signed of. And I just have to sort of live with that. And if you're doing it for you, you know, totally legit. Rock on. But like, let me look at my pictures folder. Let's see who I love. Who I love that like no one would ever want a print of. All right, you ready? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. You ready for this? Yo, welcome raiders. Yo, Kaisa, how's it going? What is this? The boomerang raid. I wasn't live before, but I was hanging out with Ari and Riri, and we all raided Kaisa. So you're sending it back. Thank you. Welcome. We were just hanging and bullshitting it a little bit before we jump into Baldur's Gate. We were talking about my signing coming up on Saturday. I hope you had an awesome stream in Apex Legends. Welcome, everybody. My name is Melizand. You can call me Mel. I'm a professional voice actor. I'm a pre-debut VTuber with so many secrets because I'm bursting at the seams and my debut isn't until later this year. I stream usually like 6 days a week, variety content. I've been doing Baldur's Gate 3 lately. So if you have to take off, I understand. Have a wonderful night. Go eat something delicious for me if you decide to stick around. I hope you have fun. We have fun here. We bitch. We bitch about a lot of things, but we have fun here. So, Kaisa, we gotta hang out. I wanna hang out with you soon. Check this out. Ready? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Spirit of light. You ready? Look at this beautiful baby boy. Bam! Oh God, it's huge. Look at this beautiful baby boy. I loved this character. And they were so happy. They were just kind of like this beautiful sort of like super happy peppy like, hi everyone, I'm the spirit of light. Let's fucking go. Like, they didn't say let's fucking go, but that was their energy. They were like, let's fucking go. And they were so much fun to voice, but like nobody wants this print. Maybe Kiwi does, but by and large, nobody would want a print of light. But I was so excited when I booked the role. And I was so excited to get in there as a character that like had lines and had a name and had a cool design. And then I had to be really honest about the fact that by and large, like across the 3 seasons of the show, you know, they're barely a ripple in the story. What's another one? What's another good example of one that had like an awesome design, but that like no one wants? He was so passionate and so fucking cool. My passion. I am a passionate person. You know, I've been told that I'm a passionate person. What the fuck transition is that? What is this playlist? We are ending this playlist. What are we going to? I need a better playlist than this. This is fucking terrible. I'm not saying this track is bad if you like this track. I just don't understand. How do we go from Busta Rhymes to Feeder? Like, what actually is happening? Let's go. Let's go back to Rage. There we go. We'll let this carry us somewhere. Well, I mean, Loki is a perfect example. Look at Loki. Look at this beautiful woman. I'm going to show you 2 images of Loki and Glenn. This is my favorite Loki image. And they complement each other so nicely. That's Loki. You ready for Glenn? Where's my Glenn image? There's Glenn. He. Wait, it's not up on screen. Fuck, where is it? That's Glenn. Is that the one I use on my website? What do I use on my website? Hey, Fox Reaper, what's happening? Where are you? They're not on my website. That's fucking weird. Hang on. Is this the Glenn image I usually use? Oh yeah, there it is. These I'll do these 2. These are my two Glenn and Loki images that I use back to back. No, not the same. Fuck you. Stop it. Bam. Look at these 2 side by side. Look at these 2 hotties. And this is the same person. Starts out disguised as Glenn, just like a regular kind of cool farmer guy, and then becomes like the sultry, mysterious Loki. Probably the coolest character I've ever played, and like I feel like 4 people watched the show when it came out. And it has such a stacked cast, especially in Japan. The Japanese cast is wild. I want more love for the show. I hope it gets a 2nd season. I'm worried about whether it will, because it like just didn't do the numbers I think that I was hoping it would in the US. Oh, but Loki's such a fun character. I feel completely normal about these pictures. Ugh. Look at them. Look at the transform in the fucking manga. You ready for this? In the fucking manga. Look at this transform and tell me this isn't hot as fuck. I think I've shown you guys this before. This was the transform in the manga. How fucking cool is that to go from Glenn to Loki? This is what I would want my print to be. I would base the print off of this. The transformation, the reveal. That farmer dude Glenn is actually goddess Loki. I don't know who I would have do it yet. If I got a print, it would be something like this. So we are playing some Baldur's Gate tonight, and I don't want to spend too much time before we jump in. I just wanted to have a little quick check-in. I am, Misfits, I am up to my fucking ankles. Is that the term? I'm up to my fucking neck lately in decision-making and stuff for my my debut. So I've been like super freaking busy lately. I got a tiny little update last night, and it's It's so little, it's probably not even worth sharing. Do I want to share it? I could possibly share it. Let's see what it looks like if I do this. No, it's totally not worth sharing. The slice I would want to show you. Can I find a slice that works? The slice I would want to show you does not do it justice. Get teased, bozos. Would this do it justice? Yeah, it doesn't really do it justice. I'm dying to share more. I truly am. I'll say this much. Can I do this? How do I do this? Let's export as one. No, just this layer, you dipshits. One. Let me export. Damn it. Work. Did I just freeze my stream? I'm so fucking good at this. Down on your knees. Every time I want to do something impromptu and share something with you guys, it like breaks. Okay. I know this is, I realize, you don't need to say it. I realize this is going to be silly. That this is like a whole bunch of silly nothingness, all right? I realize. You don't need to tell me. But we were playing with a little bit of expression work. And so we'd had this thing going on. All right. This is going to be nothing. I'm telling you right now, this is a nothing burger. So don't like cross your fingers and toes for something transformational. But we've been playing with expressions a little bit, and we found something that feels a little confident. Just a little confidence boost. And so we've kind of been going back and forth with like default expressions. And I'm kind of happy with the turn it's taking. I know it's blink and you'll miss it. But it means that we're slowly sort of hashing out the vibe. And we'll get there. We'll get there. Is this done? Who knows? We'll get there. How do I feel about it too? I'm not sure. I'm answering a question no one asked, but like it's a lot of circling and like tiny little like finagling of things and getting it to a place that we're happy and that it feels like me. And especially as I'm working on other things at the same time, like we're getting sketches for backgrounds and stuff like that. And I finished a music thing. You can start to put it all together, even though it's in it's completely in shambles. And I've been doing stuff where like I'll put on the music that we're working on, and I'll slap the doodle down over like the concept art for a background, and I'll just like squint my eyes so that it all gets a little fuzzy, and try and decide like, does it feel through these weird beer goggles. Does that feel like it looks right? Does it have the right vibe? I think so. Anyway. But music's done. I can't share it yet. I'm not going to share it yet. We might share it. We might share it early as part of like a subathon kind of thing if I get my shit together and actually do that. But I might have it as a goal for that. But music, I've got a music piece that's done for a background music thing. It's the first thing that's done, dude. Like done. Like actually done. Like back it up in the cloud, slap it on an external hard drive, and like that is one email correspondence I don't need to do every day anymore because we actually wrapped. And it's going to feel so cool as more stuff starts to wrap. So much is kicking off this month. Like just 2 days ago, my model artist said that she's probably good to dive in like next week. So I'm probably going to be back underwater next week, but it means that like starting next week, I'm hopefully going to be regularly fielding sketches. I know, Misfits, we've been here before. Back in like, what was it, like October? Was it like October or November? There was a moment when I had my last artist before I had to move on because we hit so many delays. I remember being on stream with you guys and being like, it's starting. This week it's starting. And it just never did. We hit something like 6 months of delays with the last one. So there's part of me that's like bracing and clenching everything until I can tell that we've like actually started. Because I don't want it to again be one of those situations where it's like, you know, I don't want to hype people up and have like something come up. But I'm crossing every finger and toe that in the next week or so, we're like fully dived in. And once we're starting to swap sketches and stuff, I'm going to feel really good. I'm going to be super hype. I'm trying to keep a realistic expectation until then, so I don't like get too drunk on the hopium. Crimson, what's happening? Kelly, then Melly. I don't even spell my name Melly, but I appreciate that it's closer. Than Kelly. I could be a Kelly. Do I look like a Kelly? Do I know any Kellys? I know the Kelly that gets slurped up into that machine in Mass Effect 2. Isn't that Kelly Chambers or something? Is that her name? Is that the one that gets slurped up? She doesn't have to be slurped up. It's just very likely that she gets slurped up. Mine didn't get slurped up. Spoilers, we played it on this stream. All right, fuck it. I want to play some Baldur's Gate. We should switch. Anyway, if I can tie a ribbon, if I can tie a bow around, no, get that off the screen. If I can tie a bow around any of like the last 50 minutes, I feel like I'm such a one-track mind these days because I'm doing so much coordination and project management for the debut. And I've got the signing coming up next Saturday. I've got ALGS this weekend, which if you're going to be at ALGS, I'm going to be there. You might see me at ALGS if you're there in LA this next week. But it's about all I have spoons for. So like if you talk to me, if you run into me and you are face to face with me and you start a conversation, or if you're in a Discord channel with me and you start a conversation, I don't know how to talk about anything that isn't one of those three things. Fucking debut, ALGS, the signing, and that's about all my brain has capacity for the next few weeks. Am I participating? No, I don't think so. But I will be on stage, possibly at some point. I know we're doing like a meet and greet on Sunday, and then I want to say Sunday afternoon they're gonna have us like out to be part of the event. And it's not just me; it's me and a couple of the other legends. So it's gonna be a fun gathering. I'm gonna try really hard to look like a human being there, even though I'm someone who habitually barely knows how to dress myself. But I will do my best to look like I know what I'm doing in life if you happen to see me there next weekend. Crimson Thread again. Hello. Gargled Mesh. Hello. Hathorn, welcome. Got that 3 menu options for dialogue. That's what it's true. It honestly is true. My whole day today was doodling. What I've started doing is when I'll get a sample back, like with their permission, I start scribbling all over it. And I found that that's kind of like the best way to get notes back. Is I'll get a sketch of something and I'll like scribble over it with green and be like, what about like this? So most of my day today was spent like assessing samples that were emailed to me and like scribbling all over them and sending notes back. Let us see. Where's Baldy Gate? Baldy Gate. Hey, tonight's gonna be kind of a fun Baldur's Gate stream. I think. I might be wrong. I might get distracted by something, but I think we're actually gonna be setting foot in Moonrise Towers tonight. Tower. I don't know how many towers there are. We're gonna be setting foot in Moonrise tonight, so that's gonna be fun. It's my very first time in there. So I'm excited to see what I'll find. We last stream we saw the giant army of goblins and ogres, and I tried to go in there to take them all on, and it did the funniest shit. It smash cut me to a cell locked up in prison at the bottom of Moonrise Tower. So we went back, and I think we're gonna try going in the main door this time, and we'll see what happens. Sorry, I feel like I'm like super scatterbrained tonight. So I hope I haven't been like really confusing, like rambling from one topic to the next. I'm doing my best to turn up as the person I am, who at the moment is very scatterbrained and like absorbed in work. But hopefully we'll have some good fun tonight. We actually have an ad coming up that I can't skip, so why not? I'm going to take a 3-minute break. I'm not going to go anywhere. Like, if you're one of my subbies, we'll just keep on chatting. But I'm going to hit the 3-minute button. We'll get it out of the way. And then when everybody is back, we'll jump into Baldur's Gate. And we'll go exploring. How's that sound? My mouse is low on battery. That sucks. All right. So if you are not one of my subbies, if it's within your means, consider becoming one. But otherwise, I'll see you in 3 minutes. BRB. Have I seen your drawings? Where are your drawings? Let's take a look. Yo, Kitty Cryptid, what's happening? You showed up at just the right time. We're about to set foot into Baldur's Gate. I've been so freaking tired lately, guys. It's kind of the funny meme of working freelance anything, especially if you're like starting up your own company or like building your own project, is that like you put in way more hours. That's kind of the inside joke, and anyone that freelances in chat will understand exactly what I'm talking about. You end up putting in way more hours usually than like you ever would just working a retail job. I feel like I'm running such a sleep deficit. And no benefits. And no benefits. Fox Reaper, where are your drawings? I want to take a look. Can I share them on stream if they're safe? Yeah, no benefits, and they just the up and downside is they send you all the money. When I do freelance work, they just send you the money. You got to figure out the taxes on your own. They don't do that shit for you. So no benefits, no pre-calculation on any tax related anything.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take
Gives me the creeps.
Point me at him, Fox Reaper. Where am I looking?
It'll need to.
In Baldur's Gate there are plenty
Cleric's
worse
magic
than
won't hold out the darkness forever.
Yeah? Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
I have
Ain't mine.
I have a tax person. Thank goodness.
Count your lucky stars.
I have a tax person. Thank goodness. But it's still a pain in the butt. It's still a pain in the butt. Don't you pun me, Amelia.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Oh. Oh. You're drawing monsters.
You Graven God's still
Oh, that's fun.
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Fox is in our creativity channel drawing creatures.
Put up a fight, we're not.
good man.
I have somewhere around here, God, it's probably under my bed, which would mean
See any movement out there?
a decent amount of effort and wasted time. I think I have some of my old drawings that I made in school. You're drawing a lot of creatures. I used to draw like Mega Man characters. When I was just sketching, I had like the main concept down of like what the feet and arms were supposed to look like on like a Mega Man character. And so I would just invent my own endlessly. And I would just draw robot after robot after
wish we'd
robot
be
after
around when
robot
handed
after
out.
robot after robot after robot.
Man is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come
Yeah.
up with one.
I don't know where that came from.
I do.
It was fun. I mean, like, it was super fun. Like shit. Like. Oh God, can I afford to close this?
I wish we had a bloody army.
Hold, please. White screen jump scare. Bam! Do I still know how to do this shit?
How's the barricade coming along?
You would do like
Gives me the creeps.
this is gonna be so bad.
Alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are
So forgive
plenty
me.
worse
It'll
in
need
their
to.
way.
Yeah.
But like
Cleric's
Heapside
magic.
narrows,
I knew that the legs sort of did like
and you're likely to
they would do
become
like
some
that kind of
dagger's
thing
new
and they would like come up
Ain't my neck of the woods.
into like a
Count your lucky stars.
you know, like you'd have like this is so bad. It's been forever. I can't do this anymore. It's all right. We'll try our best. You'd have like your legs would have some sort of like chunky sort of like knee thing,
God's blood, this is heavy.
and then you'd have like the thinner legs because that's how Mega Man characters
For
worked.
a good cause.
They'd have like their little underwear section,
Aye.
and that's when you could start to like hash out. Like I'd probably just like copy Boba Fett, even though it was supposed to be, you know,
You Graven God's still
a
alive.
Mega Man robot. You'd kind of like come up with some sort of like, all right, maybe it has like some sort of accordion thing here,
Aren't we all?
and then like an,
Not
you
as
know,
long
some
as
sort
we
of
can
like
put up a fight with
heavier chassis like on the sides, you know, bam. And you know, maybe like their head would be there, but like maybe we'd start by giving them like a big like flamethrower tank or something.
See any movement out there?
This would be like me all throughout like junior high school. Okay, and now they need like their main arms. Their main arm has like
I bet
robot
they're
bits come out from there. But
Watch
then there'll
us.
be like a joint, and then there'll be like the big buster, big sort of buster arm. And maybe this is like a flamethrower, so you have like the...
I wish we'd gear
Like that
up
shit.
and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got your levels. Maybe because it connects to the tank, you can have like its own thing like here where like a pipe comes off the side
I do.
and connects.
That's
Yeah.
why we're still standing
There's more
around.
where that came from.
And you put lines on it because that somehow makes it look more like a tube to your brain.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I used to pretend my pens were starships and had entire mental battles with that.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Actually, you know what? Forget it. Fuck the leg. Fuck the leg. Forget about legs. We don't want legs. Sorry, you sent me on a journey, Fox. What if? Fuck the leg entirely. What if we got some fucking... What if we get some fucking like...
This place gives me the
And then like
creeps.
fucking
How's
treads.
the barricade coming along?
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are
Get like some
plenty
tank
worse
treads.
in
Ain't
their way.
pretty, but it
Yeah.
can take a beat.
Heap sight narrows at nighttime.
It'll need to.
2 steps in, and you're likely
Cleric's
to
magic
become
won't
some
hold
Yeah,
out
like
dagger's
something like
new
that
shield.
maybe.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
You might like the ridge, get like the
Lucky
ridges of the
stars.
treads. And then you'd be sitting there and you'd be like, I don't know what goes above the little wheels. I just know that they're little wheels. So then you're like, I don't know. What about like, you know, just some sort of
Blood,
like
this is heavy.
line. Sure. Cool. What do we want on the other arm? Maybe the other arm starts smaller
Our asses.
for longer,
Ravengard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be.
but then has like
Or I'm a
something
dead
where
man
like
walking.
there's like a brace there and like a
we all-
chainsaw.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
See any movement out there?
Too dark.
And I have no idea what we would do for the head. I'm completely out of ideas.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
I am brain dead for ideas. A skull? Some sort of skull. But like with like,
I wish we'd gear up.
Some sort of,
and
like,
head
visor.
out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
and then give him like a Boba Fett thing just
Got
because we
to
can.
trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
And that's why we're still standing.
Now, if you go into the creativity channel on my Discord,
There's more where that came from.
Fox is doing much better than I am. Fox has some incredible looking like kaiju style monsters. They're fucking awesome looking. It's 1,000 times better than anything I just did. But that just reminded me of it. It reminded me of doing shit like this in like back when I was like in school and like coming up with something. You'd have to get in there, you do the flame, it's all black ink, but you try your best to like make it look like fire.
This place gives me the creeps.
Name? Oh man, I don't know.
Alleyways in Baldur's
I wish I
Gate
could help
are
with that.
plenty
I
worse
struggle with
in their
that.
way.
Yeah?
Heap sight narrows
Ain't
at
pretty,
nighttime.
but it can take
2 steps in.
I wonder, would you be going for like a Japanese name? Or would you come up with something something in English?
Us forever.
Anyway,
Your lucky stars.
what would I call my dude? Probably want to give it some sort of like robot thing. So there'd want to be like a dash in the middle. It'd be like X,
Blood, this is heavy.
X,
It's for a good
Dev,
Ravengard's still
Statrix,
alive, you reckon?
Our asses. He better be. or I'm a dead man walking.
9, 7,
Not as long as we can put up a
Z.
fight, we're not.
Good man.
and then give him some sort of a catchphrase like,
See any movement out there?
whether or not it makes sense, like,
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
organics will be will be
Gear up and head out.
processed.
All this standing around is making me
First.
I don't know.
Trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
And that's why we're still standing around.
Organics will be processed.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
And then if I had spare time, the elements is plasma and the armor is obsidian. Plasma as an element. Are we talk plasma like energy style, like Mega Man Blaster style, or plasma like blood juice?
This place gives me the
I
creeps.
feel like I would probably end up drawing someone if I had extra time.
Ways in Baldur's Gate
I would end up drawing somebody that
worse
like
in their way.
Yeah?
could destroy them. So over here I'd have someone like leaping in.
2 steps in,
Like-
and you're likely to become some dagger's new
Ain't
sheath.
pretty, but it can
Ain't
take
my neck of the woods.
It'll need to.
Count your lucky stars.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
And maybe they're like holding a spear.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Not
It's for a good
if
Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
if
Better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Our asses.
Aren't we all?
Not as
Dragon
fight we're not.
Dan has anything to say, fuck him out of space, about it. What? Not if Dragon Dan has anything to say about it.
dark to tell.
Bet they're close.
And then I'd get super self-conscious that people wouldn't understand what I was trying to draw because I had just gotten way too technical with too many lines. So I'd probably end up getting self-conscious and like doing something like putting an arrow there
Trust Jahira to come up with one.
and being like
I don't.
I do.
Mohawk.
That's why we're still standing around.
And then I'd like add extra energy there and I'd like point at that and be like even smaller and be like
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
spear of
Wish we had stone or steel.
destiny.
I wish we had
Spear of Destiny and his mohawk. Not a Dragon Dan has anything to say about it. And then I'd be like, well, like, you know, if they're in the middle of a fight, like the Devastatrix probably would be counterattacking, right? So like maybe like, you know, maybe I would then like come in here and like add another like
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some
You know,
dagger's new sheath.
missile
Ain't my neck
salvo,
of the woods.
It ain't pretty.
and I'd go like,
Can take
Count your lucky stars.
and like maybe like
It'll need to.
it's launching multiple.
Cleric's magic won't hold out
missiles.
the darkness forever.
And we'll add like one more. Consider your destiny.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Your Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
Nullified.
Dead man walking.
Cause.
Aren't we all?
Fuck.
Not as long as we can put up a fight we're not.
Our
Good man.
asses.
There you go. And we can add ground. And like a open manhole cover.
See any movement out there?
With like
Too
some
dark to tell.
person sticking their head out.
I wish we
I bet
gear
they're
up
close.
and head out. All
Watching
this
us.
standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
And that's
I can't draw hands.
standing around.
Why? This stream just became a fever
There's
dream.
more where that came from.
Why not
Wish we had stone
just...
or steel.
Why does he have a long body that slithers out of the ground? I don't know. Why not just hug it out,
This place gives me the creeps.
man?
See now,
And-
there's Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Rowboat.
Heaps
Dude.
of at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're
Give him,
likely
like,
to
some
become
spiky
some
hair.
dagger's new sheath.
Ain't mine.
And we'll point at this guy, because you gotta label everything because you don't trust anyone's gonna understand your art and call it like,
But it can take a beat.
It'll need to.
Slithery
Magic
Steve.
won't hold out the darkness forever.
There it is! That's my masterpiece. I'm selling it for $600. I'm putting it in creativity. But honestly, Fox's work is so much better. Please give Fox love.
You grave
Don't look at me.
You better be.
Blood this is heavy.
Or I'm a dead man.
There, it's in creativity. Are you happy?
we all.
Not as long as we can put up a fight.
Good man.
Welcome to me. Welcome to my 4th grade, 5th grade drawings. I just made one for you. I've relived my fucking grade school days. What were we doing? Baldur's Gate, right. I remember.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
I'll use it for charge attacks in the tails and plasma beam.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust
Oh,
Jahira.
Fox. I mean, again, as long as it's safe, you're welcome to share anything you like on our channel.
That's why we're still
Paint
standing.
my path with
In the
corpses.
creativity, please.
Build my castle with
We ain't
flowers.
listen. We ain't out here. We ain't out here to like try and like nitpick and determine whether it
See
was
if
you
there's
or your
anything
sister
you
making
need.
art. We just
I
like
don't
cool
know
fucking
when
art in the
next blow
creativity
might
channel.
land.
You know what I mean? What is that? A Louvre? Is that a gallery?
Take care now.
Louvre.
Dagger's new sheath.
The Louvre.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
All right, let's move on. We got to get out of here. Everyone's here. We're fully rested up, right?
Stares at the Meltrick Yina.
We're ready for anything. We're ready for action. We're ready for mystery. Golier, welcome.
Won't hold out the darkness
Hey,
forever.
Golier, thank you so much for the 11 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My friend, you are a month away from a year. What the heck? What the heck?
Open up.
Thank you, truly, Misfits, for letting me share my strange train of thought art with you. It means the world to me. I did not plan on doing it. Thanks for bearing with me while I did. Golier, stay tuned. We are probably gonna have signings / meet and greet Sunday afternoon if you're at ALGS in LA. I will probably, and I say this with a big old
Wish I had a bag of holding.
a big old respect your girl's ability to kind of like have her space. Not you specifically, just in general. I will probably also just be wandering. And as long as people kind of like let me wander and I don't feel trapped, you know, by all means, feel free to throw me a high five. But we will have like an official, I think we'll have an official like signing meet and greet thing Sunday afternoon. I was talking to the coordinators and they were like, we usually try to like keep it to official things just to like control traffic and keep it safe. And I'm like, okay, I will be ready to run. If I cause a traffic jam somewhere, I will just sprint away and disappear around the corner. I'll be ready for that. And like the event will be great.
Oh, a new face. No fun.
What the fuck is this? Hello? He's got all this soup. Your puny attacks can't break through the numbness Thizibald feels. He is immune to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, and thunder damage. Physical damage has added gas to Thizibald's special brew, letting him use Roaring Belch, which hits like a freight train. It does seem like a Nurgle follower. This is a cool little tavern. Are you going to be there this weekend, Goliarb?
Don't waste a step.
Is it strange that nobody anywhere seems to be angry at us?
Don't waste a step. What's up for discussion?
One day I'll get there. One day.
What are you doing up on this stage?
Isn't it obvious? I stand on a stage, pretending.
So you're an actor? How did you end up here?
I was performing, and then the lights went out. I'm waiting for the curtain call. More drink.
Oh. Okay. No one seems bothered that I'm here, so I'll just explore a little bit before I inevitably fight them. Are we getting weird in music?
Same as you, I see you're winking. Say hey for the pub.
Hello?
The payday gold in my pouch is clinking. Say hey for the pub.
Oh no.
A single thought is what I'm thinking. Say hey for the pub.
Halflings and gnomes order here.
Hey for the pub. Oh for the pub. We'll soon be stinking drunk.
Drinking games. Pain spree. Gather your pack. Capture a gnome. One by one, your chums gloat how to best maim the gnome in alphabetical order. Starting with A. Come up short, take a drink. Last chum standing gets to kill the gnome. Example. Arrow to the bullocks. B. Break its shins. C. Club its head with the broken shins.
The wife is out and the boys are sleeping. Say hey for the pub.
Stoned. Get a stone. Invade an inn. Kill everyone there. That's the drinking game? Fill 10 tankards with ale. Arrange them in a triangle on each side of a table. In a triangle. Long ways, you fool. Yeah. Or arrange them first and then fill them. I don't care. Put half your chums on one side, half on the other. Take turns throwing a stone. Okay, this is beer pong. at the opposite tankards. Get it in, drink it dry. 10 empty cups, your team loses. Winning team gets to yank a single claw of their choice out of the loser's feet. Deal a drink. Attack a village with your pack. Keep killing till a chum loots a deck of cards. Choose a dealer, I don't care how, shortest tail, ugliest feet, something like that. Chum on their right gets 2 chances to guess the card on top. The dealer chum says if it's higher or lower. Dealer chum chugs twice if the first try is right, chugs once if the second try is right. If the guess chum fails, they chug the difference between the final guess and the card. If your last guess is 4 and the card is 9, you take 5 chugs. It's a basic mathematics. New chum dealer when the last one fools 2 guess chums. I love it. I love that they're all chums. Last one standing torches the village. Yo, Lion and the Pride, welcome to my stream. Welcome, welcome.
Hey for the pub, oh for the pub. We'll soon be stinking drunk.
Ooh, what's in the chest? Nothing that matters. Gimme. There's something fascinating about this whole, the way that like the Shadow Cursed area almost seems to have stopped everything here like in its tracks in time.
No traps, please.
Like, they're not mad at you. They're not doing anything. They're just sort of like the toll person was still trying to collect tolls. The operations person was doing weird-ass experiments that just got more and more deranged. I don't know what this guy's doing, but it all kind of feels like they've just sort of been frozen in time the way that they were.
Let's see.
I am the voice actor for Catalyst. You are correct. And welcome. Barred from entry. The following ex-customers are unwelcome. Do not let them in, even if they beg. Do I care about any of these names? I don't think so. Wait. Garangoth Thorm. She knows what she did. I wonder if that's the mother. Is that the mother? Is this the son? Oh, where did that go? Have I been a VA for anime? Because I heard someone exactly like you in one. It's very likely. What did you hear me in? I have done quite a bit of anime. I get confused once in a while, but you might have heard me.
I don't know you. Perhaps I forgot you. Nurses will visit again. Their shift lasted so.
The Duke of Death and his maid. Yes, the opening narration is my voice. The once upon a time at the very beginning of those episodes. Yeah, that is me. Good ear. Good ear. They've recorded it twice. Like I think we've only ever Uh-oh. 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 Hi.
Go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
Okay. Yeah, we recorded it a while ago, and it's still kind of like caps the beginning of every episode. So it's kind of cool that we're 3 seasons in, and I'm still leading off all the episodes. I think that's super fun. Lion and Pride. What in the 9 hells are you?
Son of Thorn! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
Hells. The curse has twisted this man beyond measure.
I mean, to be fair, the goblins were sort of tolerant of you as well. Even though, like, when you met them, they were like, we're gonna eat people. We might eat you later. But they still put up with you. So it seems like a running theme in this game that most places you come across, no one's ever, like, people are rarely immediately hostile towards you if it's not like an ambush out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I guess on some level, maybe there's just an assumption of like, listen, everything's fucked here. The curse has warped all of us. If she's in here sitting down at the bar, she's probably cool. This just sounds what I hear after just waking up. Yeah, can you imagine a life where you couldn't? Yeah, that's me. That's me, Lion and Pride. If I do end up being able to come up on Friday, can we chat in Discord so I can drop off your gifts from Japan? What do you mean, Golier? You mean like in terms of like making sure that you can get it to me in a way that I can like handle it and like get it back to my car? Do I want to drink this? I want to try drinking. I didn't get to ask what was in it. It gave me the option to ask, who are you, or what is this? But now that I've asked who are you, it's not letting me ask what is this. So let's drink. What could possibly go wrong?
It's about that time again. Cap 22 snom, 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 cap 22 snom.
Green Lantern, thank you so much for the 12 months. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. I have gifts I got you from Japan that I want to make sure you get this weekend while I'm back in Cali for the week. Okay. Yeah, we can probably talk. Yeah, we can connect on that.
Leaning in, you can see how the
And thank you.
creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second. Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
I'm gonna try to pretend. I'm gonna fake drinking. Oh, it's good. Gulp, gulp, gulp. It's super good. Gulp, gulp, gulp. We are gonna cheat the hell out of this one. Oh my god, it worked.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
Yeah? What the? Oh, god damn it.
Now tell me the story. A fable The saga. Guide me.
Oh. Oh God, the sounds though. From aboard a mind flayer vessel, I've witnessed the hells themselves. I gazed on nature's bounties in a verdant grove of druids. I've seen the goblins' vile rituals with my own eyes. A silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall. I ascended a great tower, infused with the most powerful magic. I explored a lost fortress buried deep in the Underdark's bowels. I explored a lost fortress buried deep in the Underdark's bowels. Please work. Fuck, fuck! But I'm so inspired. Don't you 9 me twice in a row, you stupid roll. I will use an inspiration for that, but lordy, let it work. We all know what's gonna happen, right? Based on the last couple of ones. If I beat him at the drinking game, I'm gonna get experience and the fight will be over. And then I'm gonna wanna go back and actually do the fight. I explored a lost fortress buried deep in the Underdark's bowels.
Story. Treasures in the dark. Like the dusty anniversary bottle. Forgotten in the widow's cellar. Delightful. Delicious. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again.
How did you become what you are now?
Father Catherick's laughter. Not joy. Not ever, never. Only laughter. Now drink it deep.
That's very rude to ask. Oh no, I will, but who placed the curse on this land? Do you know?
Father Catherick created. Father Catherick sustains. Silence. Quiet. Hush. Just drink.
I will totally pretend to drink again. Yum, yum, yum. So good. So tasty.
Stories. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
A towering creature rose from the molten lava. Is that the construct, or is that something else? Great wit and might. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. Let's challenge, because they are supposedly working together. You know, it's funny. I conquered infamous hobgoblin Dror Ragzlin and his minions. This is a daring story to tell. Because this guy, they're technically on the same side.
Minions. Many. Good. More blood to slurp and marrow to suck out. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
How do the thorns sustain the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
What can you tell me about Ketherick?
Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not.
Oh?
No more questions.
What do you mean, except not? Hang on. Hang on. Hey, Rare Terror. What do you mean? How can I defeat Ketherick?
No. Must not. Cannot. Will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
You won't tell me? Well, then I'm not gonna drink.
You will regret.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Expect anything. He's been cursed to the hells and back.
Wait, how many... We could technically try finishing it and seeing what happens. I assume if you win like one more roll, he like blows up or something. We could try finishing it. I feel like I'm gonna make him blow up if I keep drinking. I like his little contraption that he can like shoot the stuff over his shoulder and land it in the cup. That's a cool trick.
The customer is always right, but also wrong.
I'm going to mime drinking again. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's a high roll. But I'm so inspired. Oh, but I'm so inspired. You know what? It's worth two. We'll see what happens.
I know you.
Uh-oh.
I knew. I know.
Uh-oh.
I am knowing.
He's a knower. He's a knower, chat.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. The cake cage. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me.
Yeah?
I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong. Too.
Gross. Ah, nice, Fox Reaper.
Sorry.
You know, I'm gonna say it. A little disappointed.